Hi everybody, Melissa here from Cloud Mom. I got a great question from Maria, and she asks, is there anything you recommend talking about on date night? This is a good one, and I love it when I get a question for the first time because it gets me so excited about answering. So here's my response. Date nights have to really be protected. I would think about them like a delicate peach. You know, you wouldn't take a delicate, lovely peach and put it at the bottom of your bag and just bang it around. Well, the same thing goes, in my view, for date night. If you're anything like us, they don't roll around that often, and when they come, you really want to make sure that they're serving their purpose, which is basically to get you and your partner out of the sort of dredges of your everyday life as parents so that you can remember why you fell in love in the first place and appreciate each other and feel good and have a really, really great time. So I think this is a great question because I think there are things to be avoided on date night and things to be sort of explored on date night. And here's my 2 cents, and I want to hear what all of you guys have to say too. I mean, first thing not to get into on date night is the whole who does more argument. You know, I went through this last week with my husband. One of my kids had a major test. So I helped him Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, okay? In swoops in the hubs, and he does Thursday night. And all of a sudden it's like, well, you know, he really understands this stuff well. He really gets it. I'm like, yeah. You know, who did all the work? But you know what? It didn't matter. I let it go. I just said, you know what? Thank you so much. That's so great that you pitched in. You will never win the who does what argument and the who does more argument. You will never win it. Everyone thinks they do a lot. There will be differences of opinion, but it really doesn't matter. The point is to get as much as possible out of your partner. I'm just kidding. The point is to try to be supporting each other, raising a family together. Everybody's pitching in. So forget the who does what argument. That's not good for date night. Forget whose family are you going to for the holidays, okay? That is not a winnable argument. Keep that one away from date night. Don't get into the quiz or test that your kid recently bombed and who was maybe supposed to help be on top of them. I've got 3 middle school boys, so we got a lot of people we have to be on top of. And certainly don't mention that you're irritated that your husband said that he found some woman attractive or whatever. Okay, no, none of that is date night material, okay? Date night is supposed to be about harmony, supporting each other, making each other feel good. Here are some things I would talk about on date night. And I had to take some notes because I didn't want to forget anything. Okay, number 1, you could tell your partner that he looks nice, right? Pretty simple. Praise something he's done recently, give him some credit. That kind of injects some good karma into the situation, which I think is a good idea. You could try going to a movie if you have time, talking about the movie. I think this is a really key thing with couples. You want to try to have some new experiences together, new experiences, so that you're still working on your relationship, so that everything is not just about the kids, because guess what? One day those kids are going to go bye-bye, and you're going to look at each other, and if you haven't done anything together in 15 years, you're not going to have provided sort of any juice or nourishment to your relationship. So think about things you can do. Bike ride, walk, movie, new restaurant. Try to experience something new together and then talk about it. Oh, and here's a good one. Okay, we live in a crazy world nowadays, I would say. Parents are very competitive. You have to be super careful who you confide in. I know it's like that for me living in New York. When I was growing up, my mother was basically a loose cannon. She would say whatever came into her mind, and she had a lot of opinions about a lot of people, and she would just talk and talk to us about whatever she thought about whoever. Well, I can't really do that because my kids could go into school and be like, my mom said your mom is mean or something, and I really don't want to deal with the ramifications of that. So I have to be really careful who I talk to. This is the advantage and the plus about having a partner. Someone was mean to you, tell your partner. Someone was mean to your kid, tell your partner. The whole soccer team hired, a private coach and set up lessons so they could train for the October tournament, but nobody told you and your kid wasn't included. By the way, this didn't happen to me. One of my doctors told me that story. Tell your partner. That is perfect venting and bonding. You're both raising the same kids and you guys can be a team. Use your partner for that because he will keep it confidential and you need that. You need somebody that you can really talk to. The other thing I would do on date night, and I think sometimes people see me, like lately we've been trying to have a glass of wine on weekends. Like if the girls are in bed, we'll go down the street to this wine bar and we'll just get a glass of wine because we don't really have time to do dinner. We're trying to be better about money and stuff. So we'll go down and get a glass of wine. I'm wearing like high heels. I'm sure people are like, where is that woman going? But you know what? Get gussied up. That's the whole point of date night. Take the yoga pants off. No sweatpants allowed. T-shirts, unless they're kind of hip. Look good. Put on a little makeup. Do your hair. The point is to look and feel good. Better than you did during the day so that you have a new experience and you show the other person that you appreciate them. So whatever your style is, I mean, it doesn't have to mean that you wear makeup, but make sure you feel good. Get gussied up. Go out and have a great time. Please toast me when you're out there. Just kidding. Thank you so much for watching Cloud Mom. I want to hear what you guys recommend in terms of what to say and not say on date night. And I will see you guys next time.